Yes, students. Now we will discuss the questions from ICI material on chapter 5. Come to the ICI material. We'll start with test your knowledge. First MCQ question. First question is, a cost driver is what? An item of production overheads, a common cost which is shared over the cost centers, any cost relating to the transport, an activity which generates cost. What is your answer? An activity which generates cost. In activity based costing, costs are accumulated by activity using cost driver, cost object, cost pool, cost benefit analysis. What is it? Cost drivers. Sorry, accumulated, not cost pools it is. Cost pools, not assigned. If it is assigned, if they ask you how the activity cost is assigned to the cost object, it would be cost drivers. Next, third. A cost driver is a force behind the overhead cost, is an allocation base, is a transaction that is significant determinant of cost. All of the above. All of the above. All of the above. Which of the following is not a correct match? Which of the following is not a correct match? Activity, production scheduling, number of production runs. Is it correct, sir? Yes. Dispatching, number of dispatch orders. Correct. Goods receiving, goods received orders. Yes, sir. Inspection, machine hours. It should be inspection hours. So what is the order out here? Inspection. That is the last one. D. Transaction undertaken by the support department personnel or appropriate cost drivers. Find the one which is not appropriate. The number of purchase, supplies and customer orders drives the cost associated with new material inventory, work in progress and finished goods. Yes, correct. The number of production runs undertaken drives production scheduling, inspection and material handling. See, guys, production run, how will it affect the inspection and all, guys? Because more the production, more would be the inspection, like that. Okay, yes, that is also correct. The quality of raw material issued drives the cost of receiving department cost. Quality, will it be a cost driver for anything? No. Will it be a cost driver? Maybe quantity if they are given, correct. But it is quality. So this is out. Oh, let us see the last one. The number of packing orders drives the packing cost? Yes, correct. So out of the given, the C is the odd one, not appropriate. Sixth one. Steps in ABC include identification of activities and their respective cost, identification of cost driver of each activity, and computation of allocation rate per activity, that is activity rate, allocation of overhead cost to the products, services, based on the activities involved. Correct. So all of them are correct. Which of the following is not a benefit of ABC? Accurate cost allocation, improved decision making, better control on activity and cost, reduction of prime cost. Guys, activity based costing is for overhead or any cost? Overhead. Now, by following ABC, can I control my prime cost? No. Prime cost includes what? Only direct expenses. Nowhere related here. Nowhere related. Yes. How many of you are from the foundation route? Only foundation in multiple choice when it was there. Okay. Have you been taught any shortcut there? Maths. Now, sir, when all of the above is there, most of the time, what is the answer? All of the above. Again, fixed it come ready. Okay, sir, wherever all of the above, all of the above, all of the above, all of the above. Yeah, actually it is a trend. It is a trend, but sometimes it can go reverse also. Please be careful. But even I have observed it. Yeah, when all of the above is there, most of the time, I'm not telling every time, most of the time that will be the answer. Blindly ಎಲ್ಲ answer ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. The steps involved for installation of ABC in a manufacturing company include the following. Except, guys, these are the keyword. Please be careful. Except means again they are asking you to find out odd one. Borrowing fund, feasibility study, building up necessary IT infrastructure and training of line employees, strategy and value chain analysis. One thing which is odd one out here is borrowing fund. How is it related to my activity? Clear? Yes. Sure. Ninth one. Which of the following statements are true? Please be careful. All these questions can be asked vice versa also. Which are not true, they may ask sometime. Which is false, they may ask. So please be careful. Read the question carefully. Activity-based management involves activity analysis and performance measurement. Correct. Activity-based costing serves as a major source of information in ABM. Both are true. That means true. B. Last one. The key elements of activity-based budgeting are, come on, type of activity to be performed, quantity of activity to be performed, cost of activity to be performed. Sir, you only told us, sir. Chalo. Don't even read the option. Straight away go to all of the above. Na? No. Clear? Yes. Mohan, okay, no? Theoretical question. You can go through now. Yes. Coming to practical problems. Good number of questions are there. Guys, normally on activity-based costing, question might be lengthy. But fixed pattern of solving it, pattern you know. See, when you know the pattern also, sir, can you give me the fixed format and all? See, steps we have discussed. Format, will it remain same for all the answers? No, it will vary. But we have tried to cover different kind of questions so that you are already thorough with each kind of presentation. Even when I am going through ICI material, I will tell you, you can present like this, you can present like this alternatively. So that you know, okay, what all possible ways are there. Fine, guys. Questions would be little lengthy, but that's okay, don't worry. Woolmark Limited manufacture three types of products, namely PQR. What is cost object here? PQR. The data relating to a period are as under PQR. Machine hours per unit, direct labor hours per unit, direct material per unit, production in units. Okay, cost whatever they have given, hours they have given is per unit cost. Production is given in units for each of them. Currently, the company uses traditional costing method and absorb all the production overheads on the basis of what? Machine hours. The machine hour rate of overhead already fixed as 6 per hour. Direct labor hour rate is 20. That will help you to calculate direct labor cost. Guys, if I ask you, here only we are doing tuck. What is the labor cost per each unit? 20 into 4, 20 into 12, 20 into 8 per unit fixed. Per unit fixed. Now if I ask you, what is the production overhead per unit? 6 into 10, 6 into 18, 6 into 48. Traditional already over. Just add up all the things. Sir, I want to calculate total cost also, sir. Once you get cost per unit, multiply with number of units. What do you get? Total cost. Next, the company proposes the use activity-based costing system and the activity analysis as under. Batch size in units. So they are producing it in batches. In each batch, how many units are there? 150, 500 and 1000. Number of purchase orders per batch and number of inspections per batch. Both they are given per batch. Now can we calculate number of batches, guys? Production is given. Batch size is given. If I divide each other, what do I get? Number of batches. Yes. Number of purchase order per batch, number of inspections per batch. Can we calculate total? Yes. If you just multiply this with number of batches, what do you get? Total. You will get total mass. The total production overheads are analyzed as under. Machine setup cost 20%, machine operation cost 30%, inspection cost 40%, material procurement related cost 10%. Sir, how will I know what is the amount, sir? You have to calculate total overhead, then divide it in the percentage. You will get activity cost for each activity. Required. Calculate the cost per unit of each product. Per unit they are asked. Using traditional method of observing all production overhead on the basis of machine hours. Traditional they are asking. Second one is calculate the cost per unit of each product using activity based costing technique. Sure. This is all about the question. Let us go to the solutions. Yeah. Statement showing cost per unit, traditional method. Direct material, already directly given in the question. Direct labor, for each unit, how many hours they have given for PQR, multiply that with 20 hours. 20 is given below the table. Okay. Production overhead, already 6 rupees is given. We need not worry. What do we do? Multiply with machine hours for each unit of PQR. What do you get? Cost per unit. Cost per unit. Only three elements are given. Just add up all three. You will get cost per unit. That is what they have asked. Total cost they have not asked. If at all, if they ask, what do you do? Multiply this with number of units. Production units is given. You will get total cost. Statement showing cost per unit. That is activity based costing. Production is given here. Direct material. We are calculating total. We are calculating total because activity based cost apportionment and all we will do total. Then at the end we will divide it by number of units. Okay. Direct material. How much is per unit cost, sir? 90, 80, 120. Multiply that with number of units. Number of units. 90 into 3000. 80 into 5000 per cube. And for R, 120 into 20,000. Even for direct labor, per unit we already have it. Multiply with the units. 80 into 3000. 240 into 5000. 160 into 20,000. The production overhead also will multiply like that? No. We are under activity. We have to do the distribution based on activity. Okay. Come to the working first. Working size. Number of batches, product purchase orders and inspection. Production batch size is given. Can we calculate number of batches? Yes, I told you. Divide the number of units total by batch size. You will get number of batches. You will get number of batches. Number of purchase order per batches. 3, 10, 8. Can we calculate total purchase order? Yes. Multiply this to multiply 20 into 3, 10 into 10, 20 into 8. Next, number of inspection per batch is given. If I multiply that with number of batches, guys, number of batches, what do I get? Total inspections. That is 5 into 20, 4 into 10, 3 into 20. Total inspection. Because we need total of the cost drivers to calculate what? Activity rate. Did we get it now? Number of batches, total purchase orders, total inspections. Sure. Machine hour per unit is how much? 10, 18, 14. If I multiply that with how many units, guys? Will I get total machine hours? Yes. Now, for each and every unit, what is the machine hour rate as per traditional? 6 rupees. So, can I tell my total overhead cost is 24 lakh, guys? Any doubt in this? My total overhead cost is 24 lakh. How did we do it? We calculated what is the total machine hours required by multiplying hours per unit with number of units. We got total machine hours. Add up all the things. And for each hour, how much we are observing? 6 rupees. So what is my total? 24. 24. How did we get 4 lakh? The total of this. The total of this. Okay. Now we know total overhead cost is 24 lakh. For each activity they have given percentage, na, divide it in that ratio. Divide it in that ratio, guys. So 24 lakh into 20% comes to 480. 24 lakh into 40%, 960. Into 10%, 240. Into 30%, 720. 720, guys. Activity cost. So what are the cost driver basis? For setup, it is number of batches because we normally do setup for each and every batch, guys. Inspection, number of inspection. Purchases, number of purchases. Machine operation, machine hours. Take the total of all this. Number of batches, total is 50. Purchase order, 320. Total inspection, 200. And machine hours total is 4. Take it, guys. All this we are taking total. Total. This is total. Okay? Yes. Cost driver rate. Divide each other. You can also give a notation. This is A. This is B. So this would be A by B, guys. A by B. For setup, it is 9,600 per setup. What do we do with this? Machine related cost of setup. Okay, here it is. Setup cost 9,600 per setup for each one. What are the number of setups? For batch now. Okay, number of batches is how much? 20, 10 and 20. 20, 10 and 20. So 9,600 we are multiplying with into 20, 192. Into 10, 96. Into 20, 190. 192. Okay. Next what we have got is inspection per hour or per inspection how much? 4,800. Number of inspections are given here guys. 140 and 60. Take that. 140 and 60. So 4,800 into 100, 4,80. Into 40, 192. Into 60, 288. 288. Okay, so next item is purchases. So what is the cost driver here? Number of purchases. How much? 750 per purchase. Take the ratio. Total purchase order 60, 100 and 160. Take that ratio. So multiply 750 with 60, 45,000. Into 100, 75,000. Into 160, 1,20,000. Now coming to add up all total cost. Okay, machine, I think we are the last one. Machine operation. How much is that? 1.80 per machine hour. What are the machine hours here? Take the total. 1390 and 280. Don't simplify all this and all. Okay, sir, I will remove 0 and simplify it. No, we want to multiply with the same number. So 1.80 into 30,000, 54,000. 1.80 into 90,000, 162. Into 2,80,000, it would be 5,04,000. Means each of these hours you have to multiply with 1.8 rupees. Okay, it's better you take in the order. Okay, only one order you follow, because if I am going with this order, then come with setup, inspection, purchases and machine operation. Now in the question how they are given, which one is given first? Okay, let us see that. Total cost you will get divided by number of units. You will get cost per unit. You will get cost per unit, guys. Is that clear? Yes. One more thing. Listen here. Listen here. Sir, already material and labor we have done per unit, sir. Per unit. Can I take the same? Yes. Better take the same, because I am telling you to save the time. Take the same direct material, direct labor per unit. Then you write overhead per unit. Working. Whatever I have done till here, from here, that is machine related, setup, inspection, purchase related, all this you do it as a working note. You will get total overhead. Divided by number of units. You will get overhead cost per unit. That you bring it here. That you bring it here. I repeat, listen here. Because all this extra work I can avoid. Extra work I can avoid. Material and labor per unit, whatever is there, take as it is. Take as it is in the main calculation. Next you write overhead rate per unit or overhead cost per unit. Bracket working. Now all this you do it in the working. All this you do it in the working. You will get total overhead cost if I add up everything. Yes. Divided by number of units. Divided by number of units. What do you get? Overhead cost per unit. Where did we do this? Working. Now bring it to the main answer. Overhead cost per unit. Add up all three, you will get cost per unit. Cost per unit. There you can save little time. Clear? Because here they have done material and labor also total. You can save that time. You can save the time actually, because they are not asked total. What they have asked is only per. If they ask both cost, total cost as well as per unit, then you can go follow this. Then you can follow this. Okay, so fine. Come. See, in the question, what order they have given, you can follow this for apportioning, or else whatever we have calculated activity rate, that order you can follow. That order you can follow. Don't mix match, because what happens if you are not following the order, whichever you want, you put first, second and all, then there is a chance that you may miss out something. Okay, you follow the order so that you will not miss anything, guys. Chalo, done with first one. Second question. RST Limited specializes in the distribution of pharmaceutical products. It buys from the pharmaceutical companies and resells to each of the three different markets. So what is the cost object here? Markets. General supermarket chains, drugstore chain, chemist shops. The following data for the month of April in respect of RST Limited has been reported. What are those, sir? One by one we will see. The following data for the month of April in respect of RST Limited has been reported. What are those? One by one. Average revenue per delivery. Okay. Average cost of goods sold per delivery. Average revenue per delivery, average cost of goods sold per delivery. If I deduct each other, what will I get? Gross margin or gross margin. Okay. Number of deliveries. Now we have to multiply with that. If I want to calculate what is the total revenue, I have to multiply with this two. If I want to calculate what is the cost of goods sold, I have to multiply this two. Okay, because whatever revenue and cost is given is per delivery. Per delivery, guys. Okay. In the past, RST Limited has used gross margin percentage to evaluate the relative profitability of its distribution channel. How do you get gross margin, guys? Sales, which is nothing but revenue, minus cost of goods sold. Okay, sir. The company plans to use activity-based costing for analyzing the profitability of its distribution channel. Now they are trying to introduce ABC. The activity analysis of RST Limited is as under activity area cost driver. So different activity and its cost driver is given. Customer purchase order processing, purchase order by customers. Line item ordering, line items per purchase order. Store delivery, store deliveries. Cartoons dispatched to stores, that is boxes. Cartoons is nothing but boxes. Cartoons dispatched to a store per delivery. Self stocking at customer store. Hours of self stocking. Self stocking means where there will be self and all to display the products. Okay, especially if you walk into any supermarkets, you will observe. Okay, they would have displayed number of products. Yeah, as soon as you enter it, they will have to attract you. They would have arranged everything in order. Yes, sir. That is called self. And actually, there is something called self life also. What is self life? The usable life of the product. For example, within what time it has to be sold? Clear, yeah. Like expiry and all is there? Yes. So especially for perishable items, shelf life will be very less. 3 days, 5 days, 6 days, 9 days, 10 days, like that. Clear. So that means within that time it has to be sold and consumed. Sold and consumed. Okay. Very sale important. Clear. For example, sir, shelf life is 5 days. Within 5 days it is sold. I consumed it on the 10th day. Okay, directly. Maybe not directly gone or health upset or stomach upset. Correct. American, can we continue? Ah. So story continues. The April month's operating cost, other than the cost of goods sold of RST Limited, is total 8,27,970. This operating costs are assigned to 5 activities areas. The cost in each area and the quantity of the cost allocation basis used in that area for the month of April are as follows. What are those? Total cost. They have only given the breakup. Good. And also they have given the total of cost driver, guys. Total of cost drivers. Customer purchase order processing cost is 220. Total units of cost allocation basis 5,500 orders. If I divide each other, what do I get? What do I get? Activity rate. Line item ordering 175, 560. 58,520 line items. That is the driver. Store delivery 1,95,250. Total store deliveries is 3,905. Cartons dispatched to store 2,09,000 rupees. And how many cartons? 2,09,000. 1 rupee driver rate. Self stocking at customer store 29,160 is the cost. And what is the total cost driver? 1,760 hours. Okay, here only. If we divide each other, if I divide each other, whatever we get is called cost driver rate or activity rate. Other data for the month of April, now they are giving the breakup. Whatever they are given was total year. Now for assigning, sir, for calculating activity rate, okay. How do we allocate activity rate now? We need individual cost drivers? Yes. Other data for the month of April include the following. Total number of orders is given. Average number of line items per order. If I want to calculate total what? Multiply. Because it is given per order. So multiply total to get total. Okay. Next, total number of store delivery directly given. Average number of cartons shipped per store delivery. Again, this we have to multiply to get what? Total store delivery. Next, average number of hours of shelf stocking per store delivery. Again, you have to multiply with what? Store delivery. Store deliveries, guys. Okay. Required. Compute gross margin percentage for each of its 3 distribution channel and compute RSC Limited's operating income. This was as per the previous approach what they were following. Compute the rate per unit of cost allocation base for each of the 5 activity areas. Ayyo, sir, ille question paper alle ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? No. Sir, can I do it in the question paper only? Here only easy, no sir, divide. If it is answer, again you have to write all this 3 story. Right. So can I write it in the question paper only? Question paper you will take to the home, you know, na? Correct, don't do anything there. Sir, to save time, sir. Stay. In order to save time there, you wasted 4 months. Didn't understand. Leave it, no problem. Compute the operating income of each distribution channel using the activity-based costing information. Comment on the results. What new insights are available with activity-based cost information? Okay, this is as per activity. Describe 4 challenges one would face in assigning the total operating cost of 8,27,970 to 5 activity areas. Theory question. Last one is theory. Okay, sure. First one, guys, easy. First one is you have to calculate gross margin. Sir, what is it? Simply total revenue. How is it? Average revenue into number of deliveries. Cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold per delivery into number of deliveries. Deduct each other. What do you get? Gross margin. Gross margin. From that you reduce total overhead cost. Arshita, you are attentive now. So you will reduce total operating cost. What you will get? Operating income of the company as a whole. Can we calculate product wise? No, not possible. As per the previous approach, we cannot do. Let us look into the solution. Let us look into the solution. Second one. Revenue is given, guys. Silence. Multiply. Multiply. I already showed you. Okay, sir. Reduce cost of goods sold. Even that is given for each and every delivery. It is given per delivery, right? Yes. Number of deliveries. Multiply. Multiply. Okay, sir. So number of deliveries is how much? 330, 825 and 2750. Now what do I get? Gross margin or gross profit? Gross margin or gross profit. Whenever you are deducting anything, put it in bracket. Put it in bracket. Mohan, please rotate. Okay, you please follow. Material. I say material. Okay, no problem. Whoever asks, do it. Yeah. In the exam also, because you would have written less here. But if you have not put bracket, in a hurry, you would have done what? Mistake. What is that? You would have added. Correct. Tuck tuck sir, English is positive. Tuck 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 and add ಮಾಡಿ ಹೊರಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. Please don't do that. So whenever you are deducting anything, try to show it in the bracket, guys. Okay. So other operating expenses only in the total column I am reducing. Why? We don't know product wise. We don't know product wise. For that we are following activity. That is next step. Activity based costing. Okay. So from total gross margin reduce total operating expenses. What do you get? Operating income. Operating income. Gross margin percentage also they have asked. How is it, sir? Divide this to gross margin divided by revenue, guys. 8,16,750 divided by 2 crore 80 lakh 41,750 into 100. How much? 2.91. Same way you have to do for the other two. Even operating income percentage they have calculated. How is it? What is the operating profit? 24 lakh 84,405 divided by total sales, guys. 6 crore 68 lakh 37,375 into 100. 3.72. 3.7. Clear. Sir, is it a good way, sir? No. Why? Because operating in expenses, I don't know. Product wise, sir. Sorry, market wise. It is a market here. Market wise, I don't know. Even operating income, I am able to calculate for a company as a whole. If someone asks me, what is the market wise? I don't know. For that, we are following better approach. Which is the better approach? Activity based costing. First one, they ask you to calculate activity rate. Computation of rate per unit of cost allocation base for each of the 5 activity areas for the month of April. What are those? One by one. Guys, all this already given. We are just dividing each other. I showed you there only. So we are getting 40 rupees per order here, 3 rupees per line item order, 50 rupees per delivery, 1 rupees per dispatch, and 16 rupees per hour. Using this, we will multiply with cost driver for each of the markets to assign the activity cost to the markets, guys. Oh. So they have taken gross margin here as it is from the top because till then it will not change. Till here it will not change as it is they have taken it, guys, under activity. Okay. Yes. Operating costs, they have done it by way of working note. Let us see here. Let us see here. Working note, computation of operating cost of each distribution channel, guys. Customer purchase order processing. Number of orders is directly given in the question. We have got 40 rupees per order. Multiply. 40 into 385, 40 into 990, 40 into 4125. Guys, this is already given number of orders in the question itself. Okay, yes. Line item ordering, guys. How much is the cost we have got here? 3 rupees per line item order. But line item order is not given in directly in the question. 1 second, let me show. Average number of line items per order. If I want to calculate total number of line items, what should I do? Multiply this two. Multiply this two. Whatever you get here, multiply that with what? The respective activity rate per line item. Activity rate per line item. So for supermarket, it would be what? 385 into 14 into, what is the rate we have got there? Yeah, 3 rupees. Is that clear? Same way you have to do for the other two guys. Then store deliveries also. Number of deliveries is given. Yes. What is the cost we have got per delivery? 50 rupees. 50 rupees. Take it and multiply with number of deliveries. 50 into 330, 50 into 825, 50 into 2750. Okay, sir. Cartoons dispatched, guys. We got 1 rupees per cartoon. But how much is dispatched? 300 cartoons into each delivery. That is each delivery. So first multiply this into 1. Okay. Number of cartoons per delivery into number of deliveries into rupees 1. Into rupees 1. Are you getting it? Any confusion? Some look amazed, confused. Listen here. Total number of store deliveries are given. Average number of cartoons shipped per store delivery. So to get the total number of cartoons, what should I do? Multiply this to. Then to get the what is the cost? What should I do? Whatever I have multiplied, I should multiply with 1. I should multiply with 1. So for general market, supermarket chain, it would be 300 into 330 into rupees 1. Into rupees 1, guys. So I guess it is mentioned there as 300. That is a mistake. Not our mistake. Let us not worry. Okay, we are going properly. ICA sometimes test whether you know to identify the mistake. Yeah, you should be good at that also. Auditor, what is your job later? So it should be 330. Deliveries 330 na, cartoons 330 na? Deliveries 330. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಮೇಲೆ 330. Correct? Yes. Okay. That's one small correction. In ICM metal only make it. Don't change the question only. Answer only. Actually, number is correct only. Only showing 99,000 is correct only, but only instead of 330 they have taken 300. Okay. Sure. Next, coming to the next market, it is 80 into 825 into rupees 1. Next, 16 into 2750 into 1. Those are correct things now. Oh, shelf stocking. Shelf stocking also they have given per delivery. Per delivery, guys. So 3 into number of deliveries. Here 330 is given properly. Good. 0.6 into 825. 0.1 into 2750. You will get total hours. Now what is the rate per hour? 16, 16, 16. Multiply. Multiply, guys. Now did we get the operating cost market wise? Yes. We got the operating cost market wise. Operating cost to expenses one and the same. Okay, sir. Now bring it to the main answer. So from gross margin, I am deducting operating cost. What do I get? Operating income. Operating income. Okay. And guys, in FM and all, especially in FM, you may follow, sir, calculation of operating income and all is a challenging thing there. Don't follow so much here. Clear? So for activity based costing, only simple procedure because only tumba ide. FML, you will learn it. That is for FM. Here it is simple for activity based costing. What is it, sir? Sales or revenue minus COGS will give you gross profit or gross margin minus operating expenses. Here operating expenses means what? Overhead. Overhead. Okay. Once gross profit, from gross profit if you reduce operating cost, what do you get? Operating income. Operating income. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Okay. Your operating cost is nothing but the overhead. Overhead. Okay. Sir. Once we derive operating income, they are calculating it in percentage. How is that? Operating income divided by sales. Sales is not written here. In the first working, it is there. Take it into 100. Better is actually you show that also, guys. Because sometimes ICA also will do like this. In some questions, they will give it repetition, no problem. But here they are not repeated. Straight away, they started with gross margin. Better write this two also in the second calculation. Second, no. That is the second part, activity part. Yeah. Comments also they have asked. Let us give the comment, not your social media comment. Comment on new insights. The activity-based cost information highlights how the chemist shop uses a larger amount of RST limited resources per revenue than do the other two distribution channels. Ratio of operating cost to revenues across these markets. Now we are dividing operating cost with revenue and checking what is the percentage. What is the percentage? How much it is coming to? Revenue is done in first calculation. We have to take that 0.58, 0.180 and 3.17. 3.17. Okay. Where it is highest, sir? Chemist shop. So for chemist shop, we are incurring more overhead cost. More overhead cost. So that is why you can see, sir, chemist shop previously gross profit margin. Okay, let us see here. Gross profit margin is more for it. More for it. Even percentage wise, if you see, gross margin was 4 point, sir, total, no? It is 9.09. As we are incurring overhead cost more for it, the percentage is coming down. Percentage is coming down. See, if I compare overall, it is highest only. But we are incurring overhead cost more for chemist shop. If possible, try to control it so that this percentage will increase. Not only for chemist shop, even for other markets. If possible, try to put down the overhead cost so that your operating profit percentage will increase, guys. Yeah, done with this. Come to the third question. Question number 3, guys. Family store wants information about the profitability of individual product lines. Soft drinks, fresh produce, and packaged food. 3 product lines they have. Family store provides the following data for the current year for each product line. For each product line. So what is their cost object, guys? Soft drinks, fresh produce, packaged food. Problem to problem, it will keep changing. One question market, one question customer, one question product, one question customer. So different things can change, guys. Oh, revenues, cost of goods sold is given. Very easy, sir. Can you calculate gross profit? Yes. Straight away given. Cost of bottles returns only for soft drinks is there. Only for soft drinks, guys. Okay. Next, number of purchase order, number of deliveries received, hours of shelf stocking time, items sold. So all this might be your drivers. Yeah, items sold is also given. Take it. Next, family store also provide the following information for the current year. Activities, description of activity, total cost allocation base. Bottle returns, returning of empty bottles. What is the cost? 60,000. Cost allocation based, directory tracing to soft drink line. So straight away it is only for one product allocation. No apportionment. Okay. Ordering. Placing of orders for purchases. What is the total cost? 7 lakh 80. Cost allocation base. Purchase orders. So what is the total? 1560. If I divide each other, what do I get? Activity rating. Delivery. Description. Physical delivery and receipt of goods. What is the cost? 12 lakh 60,000. Cost driver. 3,150 deliveries. Divide each other, you will get per delivery. Shelf stocking, stocking of the goods on store shelves and ongoing restocking. 8,64,000 is the cost. What is the cost driver? 8,640 hours of self-stocking time. If you divide each other, you will get per hour. Customer support, assistance provided to customer including checkout. Okay, 15 lakh 36,000. Checkout means not from the room, from the maybe market or their stock. 15 lakh 36,000 item sold. It is per item sold, each and every unit sold. If you divide each other, you will get per item. Required. Family store currently allocates support cost. Support cost is nothing but whatever we have discussed here, which is nothing but activity cost or overhead cost. See the different name they are using. One kade operating cost to, support cost to, overhead cost to. Don't get confused. All costs other than the cost of goods sold, which is nothing but overhead costs. To product lines on the basis of cost of goods sold of each product line. Okay. So on the basis of how is the support cost distributed to the products? On the basis of cost of goods sold. Calculate the operating income and operating income as a percentage of revenue for each product line. Okay. Next, if family store allocate, see for the first requirement, all this store is not at all required. Calculate what is the total support cost distributed in what ratio? Cost of goods sold ratio. Oh. And please be careful, ratio is taken as cost of goods sold of each product line. Because you can also do, so total cost of goods sold divided by total sales, what is the percentage you will get and charge it for every product? No, you have to calculate product wise, not as a whole. If family store allocates support cost, all costs other than the cost of goods sold to product line using activity based costing system. Calculate the operating income and operating income as a percentage of revenues for each product line, guys. Fine, we'll move to the solution. Yeah, total support cost, just add up. Whatever they have given as activity cost, just add up. What is it? 45 lakhs. Okay, sir. Now, percentage of support cost to cost of goods sold, 30%. They have done it total. Yeah. Oh, just a minute. Total cost of goods sold is how much? 45. Total support cost 45 lakh. Total cost of goods sold is 1 crore 50 lakh. As a percentage, they have done 30%. As a percentage, they have done 30%. Okay. Let us go to the first answer. Statement of operating income and operating income as a percentage of revenues for each product line. When support costs are allocated to product line on the basis of cost of goods sold of each product. Okay. Revenues, cost of goods sold is reduced, you will get. Okay, gross profit they are not shown here. Oh, straight away they have gone ahead. Better show gross profit. Minus COGS from sales, you will get gross profit. Okay, sir. Support costs, they have straight away taken 30% of COGS, guys. 30% of COGS. Okay, 30% is overall, correct? So what is my total COGS? 1 crore 50 lakh. What is my total support cost? 45 lakh. So they have found out 30%. 30%. Okay. 30%. So support cost, whatever is my COGS, B into 30%. B into 30%. 30%. Is that clear? Yes. No. Okay, refer working note for it. Total cost we get, then total cost, sales minus total cost, we will get operating income. Calculate as a percentage also. Operating income is E divided by A, that is revenues, into 100. Into 100. That will give you operating income as a percentage. Now guys, COGS, assume they take this ratio 30 is to 75 is to 45. Okay, 30 is to 75 is to 45. To distribute what? Total support cost. So how much it would be? 30, 75, 75, 75, 150. Total is 150. Total is 150. Now, sir, can I take this ratio, sir? Yes, no problem. You can take it. Is that clear? Yes. So now, listen, they have done it as a total percentage. Instead of doing it as a percentage, can we take it as a ratio? Yes, this is also correct because they have given product wise. They have given product wise. So simply distribute it in COGS ratio. So if I have to tell, what is the total support cost tax? 45 lakh, right? Yeah. 45 lakh into 30 by 150. 9 lakh. Divided by 30 into 75. 2250. Divided by 75 into 45. 13 lakh. You can do this way also. You can do this way also, guys. Or second one. Coming to revenue. See, here, have they taken again repeater? Yes. And they are not shown gross margin here. Okay, it's better to show it. Okay. Revenues and COGS. Fine, as it is. As it is. No problem. Bottle return cost. We are going with activity, guys. Straight away assign it to only soft drinks. Then ordering cost. Ordering cost. Where they have done this working note 3 itself. So here. Activity rates. Ordering cost is 780 divided by total cost driver 1560. What is the amount? 500 per purchase order. How many purchase orders are there? 360, 840, 360. Whatever amount we have got, multiply it with. For soft drinks, it would be into 360. Whatever you have got, how much is that amount? 500. 500 into 360. That is for this product. 500 into 840, fresh produce. 500 into 360, that is for packaged food. Next, delivery cost. Delivery cost. How much, sir? 1 lakh, sorry, per first we will correct. Okay. 12 lakh 60,000. Number of deliveries is 3150. So 400 rupees per delivery, guys. So take it. Number of deliveries is given in the question. So 300, 2190, 660. Multiply whatever we have got. How much is the cost driver rate we got there? Huh? 400. 400 into 300. 400 into 2190, 876. 400 into 660, 2 lakh 64,000. 2 lakh 64,000. Next, self-stock. Self-stocking. Divide each other. Activity cost by total of cost driver. You will get 100 rupees per stocking hour. Per stocking hour. So 100 into 540, 54,000. 100 into 5,400, 5 lakh 40,000. 100 into 2,700, 2 lakh 70,000. Total. Okay, so next, customer support cost. Customer support cost. How much is that? 1 rupees per item sold. Unit sold is given in that first table itself. Take it. 1 into 540. 1 into 5,400. This is done. Sorry. 1 into 1,26,000. 1,26,000. 1 into 11 lakh 4. Same, write the same amount. Right? Because it is into 1, you need not do in the calculator and waste time also. Okay. Total cost. Now reduce total cost from what? Revenues. What do you get? Operating income. Operating income. Now calculate the percentage. Divide the operating income by revenues, guys. Divide it by revenues. Revenue is given as A, na? So this is given as C. So divide C by A into 100. C by A into 100. Clear? Ah. Ah. Third working note also. Here only. Yes, you can add 2 more columns for that. For example, sir, instead of doing this as a working note, can we include that in the same table, sir? Yes, but don't add too many things in your main answer. Here, can we do it? Yes, to save time, you can do it. Clear? But sometimes 4 products, 5 products, and all will be there. Clear? In that case, better do it as a working note. Is it clear? Because all these are already given in the question itself. You have to just divide each other. Clear? Yes, sir. And you can do what? Maybe 3 columns you have to add. 3 columns. If not, what you can do is add at least 2 columns in the main answer. But while calculating this, you show 7,800, sorry, 7,80,000 divided by exponents. Is that clear? Yes. That is one option available. Done, guys. Come to the fourth question. Fourth question. Same. Thank you. Question number 4. Alpha. Alpha Limited has decided to analyze the profitability of its 5 new customers. It buys bottled water at 90 rupees per case and sells it to retail customers at a list price of 108. What is the gross profit? 18 rupees. 18 rupees per case. The data pertaining to 5 customers are as follows. What is the cost object here? Customers. A, B, C, D, E. Cases sold. Number of cases, guys. Listed selling price, actual selling price. Allo difference is there. That means difference is what? Discount. The difference is called discount, guys. Number of purchase orders, number of customer visit, number of deliveries, kilometers traveled per delivery. If I ask you number of kilometers, you have to multiply both of these, guys. Both of this. Important. Number of expedited delivery only for last product, which is that E. Okay, only for one. Okay. Its 5 activities and their cost drivers are order taking 750 per purchase order already given cost rate activity rate. Okay, yes. Customer visits 600 per customer visit. Deliveries 5 rupees 5.75 per delivery kilometer. Now while multiplying, guys, listen. If I want to calculate customer wise, order taking, I will explain here only because when we go to solution, we'll just stick it out. But how to calculate it? 750 into number of purchase order 15, 25, 30, 25 into 30. I'm not cancelling it out. I'm multiplying. Next customer visit 600 into number of customer visit into 2 into 3 into 6 into 2 into 3. Clear? Yes. All these are number game. To calculate and write, you will take time. Presentation, you already know. You have an idea how to present it. But getting total, you have to do all the procedure. Okay, sure. Now, deliveries. This is important because this will be different. Similar question we have solved in the class. Yeah. Yes. 5.75 per delivery kilometer. Now first calculate kilometers. How much is that? Number of deliveries into kilometers traveled per delivery. Whatever you get into 5.75. 5.75 for all the customers. For all the customers. All this has to be multiplied and whatever you get here, you have to multiply with 5.75. Or so product handling 3.75 rupees per case sold. If I have to calculate total, multiply with this one. Cases sold. Cases sold. Next, expedited delivery. Straight away put it. Only here. How much? 2,250 for E. Only for E. That's all. Clear? Already done apportionment? Yes. What they have asked. Required. Compute the customer level operating income of each of the 5 retail customers now being examined. A, B, C, D and E. Comment on the results. State what insights are gained by reporting both the list selling price and actual selling price for each customer. What did we know this? Discount. We can get to know for whom we have given more discount, for whom we have given less discount, and how it has affected our sales. Okay, sales. Because normally what we believe is higher the discount we give, higher should be the quantity sold. Higher should be the quantity sold. Oh. Come to the solutions. Okay, working they have done first. Computation of revenues at listed price, discount, cost of goods sold, and customer level operating activities cost. Cases sold. Okay. The revenues at listed price, whatever 108 is there, they are multiplied with cases sold. Because 108 rupees is per case. Okay, sir. Discount, they have calculated, guys. How is discount calculated? I showed you the difference between two. Okay, the difference between this guys. So if you ask me what is the amount, here is 0, here it is 1.8, here it is 9, here it is 3.6, here it is 10.8, 10.8 per case. Per case. If I want to calculate total, what should I do? Multiply with units. Multiply it with units. Okay. Oh. Revenue at listed price, that is before discount. Then discount we have calculated per case first and then multiplied with number of cases. Number of cases. First case there is no discount at all, so ignore. Then cost of goods sold. They have not taken revenue after discount. Here they have left. Okay, fine. Cost of goods sold. They have told we are purchasing it at 90. That is COGS here. Okay, now purchase price. Aste. Oh, 90 into cases. Obviously, cases purchased is sold. Correct. Yes. Sir, what if there is closing stock? What if there is opening stock? You don't make complicated. Nothing mentioned means assume that what you have purchased is sold. Clear? So, because this is 90 rupees per unit purchase. Now, purchase is not given. What should we take? Cases sold. Cases sold. Okay. Just multiply 90 with the cases sold, guys. Cases sold. Oh. Now coming to customer level operating activities cost. I already explained it, guys. 750 is given, divide in, multiply it with number of purchase order. Then customer visits. Number of customer visits is given into activity rate 600. You will get it for each of them. I already explained while doing the question itself or while covering the question itself. Now, delivery vehicles, travel cost. This is important. Number of kilometers traveled by delivery vehicles into 5.75 into 5.75. So please be careful. They are shown, you can see here 5.75 into 10 into 20 like that. First calculate total kilometer travel, then multiply it with rupees 5.75 because 5.75 is per kilometer. Correct, Gaganashri? Next, product handling cost. Product handling cost 3.75 per case, I guess. Per case, multiply with the units. Multiply it with the units. Cost of expediting delivery will come only to E. Total cost we have calculated here. Total what? Customer support cost. Customer level operating activities. Okay. Whatever they give it in the question, same names you use in the answer. Revenues at listed price, which you already done, minus discount. Now we will get what? Revenue at actual price. You may ask me, I explained already this. Sir, can I straight away start with this, sir? Why discount and all showing, sir? It will reduce my time. Yes, but when discount is given, show it guys. Please try to show. Like however they have shown here. Yes. Actually, it was not required to show it in working mode. Okay, straight away you would have done the calculation here itself, but still they have shown in the working this too. Okay, because in the main answer only, I can calculate revenue at listed price, revenue at actual price. In between, I will leave discount, balancing figure. Balancing figure. Can I do that, sir? Yes. Okay. I'm showing it, but I'm trying to save that time. Save the time instead of writing twice. Okay. Revenue at actual price. Then cost of goods sold, we already done the working note. Take the same number. Gross margin you will get. See, in this question they have shown the gross margin. Yeah, but even guys, in the previous question, I guess gross margin was not shown. Still, you guys show it. You guys show it in the exam. If answer is in this pattern, like guys, if you want, you can make a note of it also. Okay, for this chapter, wherever we are solving the question, what is the pattern we are following? Take down. Take down. Somewhere top. Somewhere on the top. Maybe in the notebook or in ICM, wherever. Where you will also have a highlighter. So today if I close this, then I don't know when I will open. Don't take it in that book. Don't take it in that book. Take up. Sales or revenue. Make better it would be to take in the notebook, guys. Okay, but if you are taking elsewhere also fine, but make sure that you will have an eye on that when you are studying. Sales minus revenue, sales or revenue minus COGS, or I also call it as purchase cost here. Purchase cost will give us what, guys? Gross profit or gross margin. GP or GM. Please use full forms. GP or GM minus, what are those? Operating expenses, operating cost, which is nothing but overhead cost, guys. Which is nothing but overhead cost. Operating expenses or operating cost or overhead will give us what? Operating profit, OP or OE. OI, sir. OI. Operating income. Operating profit or operating income. So almost all the questions following the same order. Whenever they give like to calculate the customer wise profit or maybe product wise profit, market wise profit, the presentation will be like this, guys. Presentation will be like this. Here your main focus, your main agenda is to determine this. Mark star. Mark star. Your main thing is to calculate the activity cost or the overhead cost. Okay, this you can also call it as activity cost, which we distribute it to the cost objects. Because overhead cost only we will allocate it for the activity. Then we call it as what? Activity cost. Then we will distribute it to what? Cost objects. Okay, you can call it by different name, guys. Sure, come back now. Where will be cost of goods sold reduced? You will get gross profit or gross margin. Then customer level operating activity cost, whatever we have calculated in the working note, just reduce it here. Just reduce it, guys. Okay. Minus, they have not put it in the bracket. Your job is to put it in bracket. Even discount. Then here, put it in brackets. Customer level operating income is given. Okay. Then comment on the results. What is your comment on the results? Clear. What is the comment on the result? What is the discount we have got? Guys, just a minute. Let us observe. Let us observe what we will try to get it done. Listen here. What is the discount we have offered for this guy, Papa 0? 1.8, 9, 3.6, 10.8. That means we should get more sales from whom? E. Because higher the discount, we should expect more than the Purchase, yes, means sales for us. For him it is purchase, yes. So, but for what is for E? Only 8,775. Clear? And moreover, if you observe few more things. Oh, let us see first what comment they have given. Then I will go to the question because again I have to switch to the question. Comment on the result. Customer D is the most profitable customer. Thank you, Mr. D. Okay, to contribute so much. These profit are even higher than C, whose revenue is highest despite having only 52.30 of the unit volume of customer C. Okay, means D's profit is more than C itself. The main reason is that C receives a discount of rupees 9 per case, while customer D receives only a 3.60. So C and D comparison is going on here. Cases sold, you can see C is more, whereas D is less. They have also given some percentage. That percentage and all should I write and answer? Not mandatory, guys. Yeah. Yes, they have told whatever D we have sold is some 52% excess. Okay, you calculate 71,550 divided by 1,36,800 into 100. How much it comes to? 52 point? 52.3? ಏನು 30. Okay, good. Strain mark 30. 52.30. Now you can observe quantity wise, D what we have sold is just 52% of C, but the profit of D is more. Why, sir? Because for C we have given a discount of 9 rupees per unit per case. Per case. Whereas for D we have given only 3.60. So that is why D is contributing more in profit for us. Oh, coming to customer E is the least profitable guy. The profits of E is even less than A, whose revenue is least. Revenue wise, who is having least? A only. E is having more, whereas A is having less than that. Least is revenue wise A, but profit wise you check. Profit wise, at least this guy has contributed something. This guy 274. 274. What is the reason for it? Customer E has received a discount of 10.80 per case, and moreover, as he purchased more quantity, that also no. Makes more frequent orders, requires more customer visit, and requires more delivery kilometers in comparison with A, guys. Clear? For A, they have sold less number of units, but we are not giving any discount. We are not giving any discount. You can observe A and E if I compare. A and E if I compare. Okay. Cases sold is less for A only, but for E it is more. But we are offering discount to him, whereas no discount here for A. Yes, sir. And you check number of orders you see. For ordering 8,775, how many orders he is placing? 30 times. Whereas Papa, this guy, only 15 times. Then number of customer visit, here for him 3 times, whereas for A, only 2 times. Number of deliveries you see, 10 times. For E it is 20 times. Obviously, delivery will include cost. Yes, higher the number, higher would be the delivery cost. Then kilometer traveled also. Papa, this guy is only 20 kilometers away, whereas this guy is 30 kilometers away and is asking for 20 deliveries. Obviously, my delivery cost will shoot up because of this. Yes. Okay. And one quick delivery also he wants. One quick delivery also he wants. That is why his profit is least, guys. These are the reasons which we can find it out. Got Good, good. Feeling hungry? Feeling hungry. See, good. Amir Khan, you have come in line with me. Hungry for knowledge and there. Fifth question. Ranjita. Ranjita. Ranjita, are you focusing? Good. ನಾನು ರಂಜಿತ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. No response. Sure. Fifth one. ನನಗಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ತರ ಇದೆ. Baby Soft is a global brand created by BioOrganic Limited. The company manufactures 3 ranges of beauty soaps: Baby Soft Gold, Baby Soft Pearl, Baby Soft Diamond. That's because Dushyant, what you Diamond. Sure. These are the three product guys. That is cost objects. The budgeted cost and production for the month of December are as follows. Babies of gold, babies of pearl, babies of diamond. Production of soaps in quantity is given. Okay, sir. Guys, here ML, G and all is given. Okay, please pay attention because all this will take time actually. If this kind of questions are given, will take time to solve. But if you have practice, you can minimize. You can minimize the time. Okay. So resources per unit. Okay, whatever they have told is per unit. Essential oil, 60 ml liters. What is the rate? 200 per 100 ml. Can I calculate per 1 ml? 2 rupees. 2 rupees. Then for babies of pearl, 55 ml. What is the cost? 300 rupees per 100 ml. Per ml how much? 3 rupees. Then for which is this diamond. Okay. How much is required? 65 ml. What is the cost? 300 rupees per 100 ml. Per ml? 3. Oh, fine. Cocoa butter. 20 grams, 20 grams, 20 grams. What is the cost? 200 rupees per 100 grams. Per gram, 2 rupees tax. Filtered water, 30 ml, 30 ml, 30 ml. What is the cost? 15 rupees per 100 ml. Per ml if I ask you, 15 by 100. 15 by 100. Okay, sir. Chemicals, 10 gram, 12 gram, 15 grams. Okay, whenever you buy all these chemicals also gift, sir? Yes, free. Company would have incurred cost for it. Okay, but for you it is free because you didn't buy chemical. You bought soap, face wash, face cream. Okay, all these things. So will it include? Yes, it may because formula they would have used. Okay, they will tell you will become bright, you will become soft, like that and all. So for that, will they use all natural things only, sir? May or may not be. Depends on the brands. Chemicals. 10 gram, 12 gram, 15 gram. Okay. Cost 30 per 100 gram, 50 per 100 gram, 60 per 100 gram. You can divide and calculate per gram. Direct labor 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 60 minutes. Rate is 10 rupees per hour. Can I calculate per minute also? Yes. Sure. All this are data about raw material and labor. Bioorganic Limited followed an absorption costing system and absorbed its production overhead to its product using direct labor hour rate, which were budgeted to be 1,98,000 production overhead. Total, not per hour, total. Now, Bioorganic Limited. Now, can we calculate total labor hours? Have they given? Have they given? No. But can we calculate? Yes. How is it, sir? Per unit they have given. Per unit they have given minutes. Listen. Per unit they have given minutes. Can we calculate total minutes? Yes. I will tell for gold. 30 minutes into 4,000. 30 minutes into 4,000. You will get total minutes. Divided by 60 minutes. 2,000 hours. 2,000 hours. Same way for furlough. 40 minutes into 3,000. You will get total minutes. Divided by 60 minutes. You will get it in hours. 2,000. Next 60. 60 into 2,000 divided by 60 minutes. 2,000. Oh. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. How many hours totally? 6,000. How much you told? Nishant, in a Hope you understood. Correct. For total number of units, how much labor hours we want? We have calculated. First calculate minutes. How many minutes in an hour? 60. So divided by 60 minutes. Divided by 60 minutes. Now, Bioorganic Limited is considering adopting an activity-based costing system. For this, additional information regarding budgeted overhead and their cost drivers is provided below. What are those? One by one. Forklifting cost. Forklifting cost. Okay, it is nothing but lifting of the products. 58,000. What is the cost driver? Weight of material lifted. Supervising cost 60,000 rupees. Cost driver is direct labor hours. Utilities 80,000. What is the cost driver? Number of machine operations. The number of machines operations per unit of product per unit 556. 556. Can we calculate total? Yes, multiply with the units. multiply with the units, you will get total. Okay, labor also I told you how to calculate already. What is the weight of the material lifted? This is the challenging thing. This is the challenging thing because the gram, ml, that, this is given. Okay, fine. For babies of gold, pearl, diamond. Okay. Consider mass of 1 liter of essential oil and filtered water equivalent to 0.8 kg and 1 kg respectively. Guys, simple. 1 liter of essential oil is equal to what? 0.8 kg. And 1 liter of filtered water is equal to how much? 1 kg. 1 kg. So, for filtered water, 1 liter is equal to 1 kg. Ashte. Whereas for essential oil, 1 liter is equal to 0.8 kg. Okay, sir. Mass of output produced is equivalent to mass of input materials taken together. Means there is no loss. There is no loss. You are required to prepare a statement showing the unit cost and total cost of each product using absorption costing method. That is direct labor hours. Or prepare a statement showing the product cost of each product using the ABC approach. The last one. State what are the reasons for different product cost under two approaches. What is the reason? Overhead cost treatment. Overhead cost treatment. Okay, sir. So, guys, few things to note. Few things to note. Because they have used ML, G and all. What is it we should know? What is it we should know, guys? We normally assume 1 kg is equal to 1 liter. But here, one of the thing, that is essential oil, they have told 1 liter is equal to 0.8. Okay. Now coming. Now, sir, 1 kg is equal to what, sir? 1 kg is equal to what? 1000 grams. 1000 G. Okay, sir. G. Kg? 1000 G. Okay. Next, 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml, guys. As they have used ml, I am just telling you. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. Is that clear? Yes. But for which is that essential oils. For essential oil, 1 liter is equal to how much? 0.8 kg. Whereas for filtered water, 1 liter is equal to how much? 1 kg. 1 kg. Now can I write like this? Listen. Can I convert this? Sir, 1 ml is equal to 0.8 grams. Same way here. 1 ml is equal to 1 grams. 1 grams. Okay. All okay, no? Yes. If you want, make a note of it. Make a note of it. This part is given in the question only. I have just done at the end. When 1 liter is equal to 0.8 kg, that means 1 ml is equal to 0.8 grams. Same way, for filtered water, 1 liter is equal to 1 kg means 1 ml is equal to 1 gram, guys. 1 ml is equal to 1 gram. This is required for our solution. That is why I am doing it. Yeah, we shall proceed to the answer now. Come to the solution. Guys, for the previous question, did we do the last one? This insight gained by reporting both the listing selling price we are not done, I guess. Huh? Yeah, I will just cover it up. This is for the previous question. Insight gained by reporting both the list selling price and actual selling price for each customer. What is the insight you have got there? Separate reporting of both the listed and actual selling prices enables Alpha Limited to examine which customer has received what discount per case, whether the discount received has any relationship with sales volume. The data given below provides us with the following information. So you can see what is the discount given per case we have written and sales volume. Normally, higher the discount from here especially you can observe. Higher the discount, higher is the sales. Clear? Even A, there is no discount at all. So less cases. Whereas for E only exceptional party. Exceptional party. I have given higher discount for him, but number of purchases is less. Number of purchases is less. Okay, except this, all others are in trend. Higher the discount, higher is the sales. The above data clearly shows that discount given to the customer per case has a direct relationship with what? Sales volume. Higher the discount, higher is the quantity. Except in case of customer E. That reasons for 10.80 discount per case for customer E should be excluded. Why are we giving him so much? Even though he is not ordering so many quantity, why are we giving him so much? Is there any relationship on that? Clear? Because relationship will affect the prices. Correct? Yes. Even in taxation and all you have seen. Okay. Sir, when supplier recipient are related, don't go by section 15. What you have to do? Follow valuation rules. Correct? Section 15 value of supply. 15 subsection 1 clearly tells supplier and recipient should not be related. If they are related, can we divide them, sir? No, no, no. Don't follow section 15. You have to follow what? Valuation rules. There is a particular rule telling if supplier recipient is related, how do we calculate the value of supply? Actually, those things, valuation rules is not a part of your intermediate syllabus. I'm very shocked. Huh? Coming to the fifth question now. Traditional absorption costing. Production units 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. Total is 9,000. Direct labor money minutes. Minutes. Okay. 30, 40, 60. Okay. Now divide. Sorry. First multiply. Multiply. You will get total minutes. But we want hours. How can I calculate it? Divided by 60. Divided by 60. So A into B divided by 60. Artha itano Nishan. 2000, 2000, 2000. Total is 6,000. Okay. Now, have they given the total budgeted overhead? Yes, it is given in the question. 1,98,000. 1,98,000. Divided by total labor hours. What do you get? 33 rupees per labor. Predetermined overhead rate. As per what? Traditional system. Now let us calculate. Direct labor. Direct labor, I guess they have given per hour how much? 10 rupees, I guess, na? 10 rupees. So 10 rupees into 30 minutes. That is, see, 0.5 you can take per hour here only. 0.5. 40 alva. Okay, but 40 alva is odd figure. Better do like this. 10 into 30 divided by 60. 10 into 40 divided by 60. 10 into, this is straight away you can take 10. Okay, into 10. Hope you understood now. This, how did you get it? 10 into 40. You will get minutes per minute how much? Clear? So divided by 60. Divided by 60, guys. Is that clear? Or else first you can do this only. 10 is divided by 60 into 30. Sorry, into 40. Into 40. Either way you get same. Oh, here they have shown actually. Here they have shown. ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಮೋಹನ್ ನೀನು ನೋಡ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ನನಗೆ direct material we have calculated here, guys. This is the challenge. Mark star or whichever symbol you want. But yeah, symbol up there. Sure, because this is the challenging thing here, guys. Sure. Silence. Okay, essential oils. 200 rupees per 100 ml, I guess, into 60. Same thing. 300 divided by 100 into 55. Here into 65. Is that clear? Yes. Next, cocoa butter. 200 rupees is for 100 into 20 into 20 into 20. I have already explained it while doing the question itself. Filtered water. 15 by 100 into 30 into 30 into 30. Same. All three same. Okay. Chemicals. 30 by 100 into 10 into 12 into 15. Here even rupees are changing. Please be careful. 50 by 100, 60 by 100 into 12 and 50 each, respectively. Okay. Total cost 167.50, 215.50, 248.50 per unit. Total per unit. Material cost per unit. Okay, sir, then they have written total cost, maybe total material cost per unit because there are different types of material. Even labor is given there at the bottom, that will not come under material. Labor we took separately. Okay. Actually, you should take material first and then labor. Maybe because labor is easy, they have done first. Huh? Because in the flow, better always go with the flow, guys. There is a sequence. Always material first, labor next. Better go with that. Whatever we have got there, we have brought it here, guys. Production overhead, we have got 33.33 only. Okay, 33 per labor. Okay, we know the minutes now. Yes. So, what is the production overhead to be absorbed by each product? That is gold, pearl, and diamond. Simple, guys. 33 divided by 60 into 30. 33 divided by 60 into 40. 33 divided by 60 into 60. Or simply 33. Okay, now? Understood? Production overhead is observed under traditional system on what basis? Labor hour rate. So we have already found labor hour rate into labor hours. But here it is given in minutes. So 33 rupees converted per minute how much? 33 rupees divided by 60 minutes into the minutes for respective product. Oh. So we got total unit cost per unit. Per unit, guys. Multiply that with number of units. You can give the notation A, B. This would be A into B. A into B, guys. Got it up? Yes. Even this you understood? Oh, okay. So in the question only it is easy. This calculation actually is bit new for you. Correct. That's a different kind of question. Yes. But is it easy? Yes. And more, why you feel complicated is, so 4 material is given, sir. Normally one material will be there, no, sir. Yes. Every question cannot be same. Yeah. Will there. Now, activity part. Guys, 58,000 is the forklifting activity cost. So they're telling, 1 second, let me go back and see. Cost drivers. Weight of material lifted, direct labor hours, number of machine operation. Number of machine operation is given here only 556. Multiply with the number of units, you will get total. Whereas direct labor hours we already found out 222,000. 222,000. Weight total we have not found out. Total we have not found out. Can we find out? Yes. Sure. Nine lakh 84,000 grams. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Activity based they have done. Weight per unit. Weight per unit. Sure. Weight per unit. Okay, sir. Quantity we know now. This is output. Okay, sir. Listen, guys. This is important. For first one, guys, that is the oil. What essential oil. 60 into 0.8 we have taken. Because weight should be in grams. Clear? 60 into 0.8. I have made you guys all write all those things. Yes, sir. Plus 20 plus 30 plus 10. Clear? See, listen here. It is 60 here now. We have just taken into 0.8. Whereas cocoa butter is in grams only, I guess. 20. Filtered water, 30 is equal to 30 only. Straight away take it. 10 is equal to 10 here. Clear? I will just show. We are converting everything in grams because it is mentioned as weight. It is mentioned as weight. Listen. Just 10 minutes. I am looking for it. I got. Oh, listen, guys. Sir, this and this is anyway in grams, no problem for me. I will take as it is. 20 gram, 10 gram, 20 gram, 12 gram, 20 gram, 15 gram, no problem. Okay, filtered water, liter, milliliter, ml is equal to gram. So 30 gram, 30 gram, 30 gram. Okay, now coming to essential oil. 60 ml is not equal to 60 gram. 60 ml is equal to 0.8 grams. Clear? So 60 into 0.8, 55 into 0.8, 65 into 0.8. Clear? Guys, everything we are converting for one base. What is it? Weight. Because here they have told weight of material lifted. So everything we are converting for G. Everything we are converting for G. I have made you guys write also here. Only for essential oil it is 1 ml is equal to 0.2. Whereas, sorry, 0.8. For filtered water is 1 ml is equal to 1 gram only. Whereas remaining 2 is already in grams. Is already in grams. That is cocoa butter and chemicals. Hope you guys got it. Awesome. Now come to the solution. Okay. Weight per minute. So only this first part you have to be careful. Into 0.8, into 0.8, into 0.8. Rest of just add. Just add up. So what have we got? Per unit. What is the raw material? Per gold, 108. Per pearl, 106. Per diamond, 117. Gram so. Gram so. Yes. Now total gram so. Multiply. Multiply, guys. Because this is per unit. Per unit. Multiply with the output. What do you get? Total weight in grams. Total weight in grams, guys. Even labor hours, actually we already done it. We already done. Again they have repeated. That's okay. 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 60 minutes is per unit. So multiply that with output divided by 60. Divided by 60. You will get 2. Machine machine operations per unit 556. They have given below that 556. Okay, sir. Per unit itself. So multiply that with number of units into 4 into 3 into 2. Okay. So 5 into 4, 20,000. 5 into 3,000, 15,000. 6 into 2,000, 12,000. Clear? Now we got the total size. Now we got the total. Can we calculate the activity rates? Yes. They're given only activity cost and what is the cost driver. They didn't give what is the total of cost driver. We found out now. We found out. Are we ready now to calculate activity rate? Yes, guys. So, forklifting rate per gram is how much? 58,000 is the activity cost. What is the total grams? 9,84,000 guys. So, per gram, how much is that? 0.06. Now listen. Now listen. Labor material same. Labor material same. Better is interchange position. Swap it. Okay. Now coming to forklifting. Guys, listen. What is the cost we have got? 0.06 per gram. Per gram. For each unit, how much is required? 108, 106, 117. 108, 106, 117. Correct. Where is it, sir? Clear? We just did per unit first. Before calculating total, we have to multiply that. Okay, so fine. So this part done. Sorry, this part done. Next. Guys, if any doubt, you can please stop me and ask me to explain again or ask me. Okay, I'm trying to explain it, everything, each and every bit. Okay, sir, solution is ready, but we should know how we got each of them. Now, I'm trying to explain. So please be attentive. Later, when you look only solution, you will not understand. You will spend too much time to identify. I'm telling you. Now itself, see, I am explaining. Better you also mark something. Okay, like I also telling this is what, this is what, this is what. Now, better do it. And if possible, put a arrow marks wherever possible. Clear? Use pencil. Better. Don't use pen and all. Better use pencil. If you have ICI material, try to give whatever explanation I am trying to give in your answers. Oh. So that when you are studying next time, it becomes easy. If not, you will spend too much time to find out. Okay, whatever I am explaining now, how did this come? How did that come? And you will get it. But what time you spend will be more. Will be more. Okay. So next, supervising. What is the cost driver here? Labor hours. What is the activity cost? 60,000. What is the total labor hours? 6,000. What is the amount? 10 per labor hour. What is the labor hour per each and every unit? 30, 40 and 60. Take it in that ratio. So, okay, 10 by 60, 10 by 60, 10 by 60. You will get per minute. Into how many minutes for each unit? 30, 40, 60 guys. Okay, sir. Then coming to utilities. Rate per machine operations. What is the total machine operation? 47. We have got here itself. Here itself. Okay, sir. How much is that? 1.70 per machine operation. What is the number of machine operations? 556. So what should we do? 5 into 1.7, 5 into 1.7, 6 into 1.7 guys. Did we get utilities? Yes, sir. So overhead part is done. Total unit cost now. That is, sir, can I show prime cost here? Yes, nothing wrong. You can show it separately also. Yeah? Yes. So now prime cost plus the overhead cost will come us. We will get total unit cost per unit. Okay, or unit cost. Yes, sir. Multiply that with number of units, you will get total cost. Total cost. Okay. Comment. The difference in the total cost under the two systems is due to difference in overhead borne by each of the products. The activity based cost appear to be more accurate. Same diagram I had given somewhere in one of the question. You also give the same comment. Sure. Last question. Case. We have to solve one case now. Case scenario also, but only one case is there. The sales department of A Limited is analyzing the customer profitability for its product Z. It has decided to analyze the profitability of its 5 new customers. Five. What is the cost of that here? Customers. Using activity-based costing method. It buys product Z at 5,400 per unit cost of goods sold. Purchase cost is taken as cost of goods sold here. That's there. And sells to retail customer at a listed price of 6,480 per unit. So actually, in most of the question, what the data they give, we are like a more of trader, buying or selling. In between, we would have done some activities for which we would have incurred activity cost. Correct? Because obviously, sir, if I am buying raw material, I would have done manufacturing. For that and all will be cost. Yes. But still, these questions are like this, guys. Same trend they are following. You also follow the same in the answer. Okay. Per unit. And the listed price is 6,480 per unit. The data pertaining to 5 customers are as follows. Units sold, listed selling price, actual selling price. Oh, that means here also there is a discount. Here there is zero discount, whereas here and all it is there. Fine. Number of purchase order 15, 25, 30, 25, 30. Number of customer visit 2, 3, 6, 2, 3. Number of deliveries 10, 30, 60, 40, 20. Kilometers traveled per delivery 26, 5, 10, 30. Number of expedited delivery only for last one 1. Similar question. Okay, similar question we have seen. Maybe number, name and all is different. I am not sure. We will see that also. Which question it was? Let us go ahead. Fourth one, alpha. Alpha question. Here also A, B, C, D, E only. Okay. Same to same pattern. Numbers may not be same. After a detailed analysis and computation, the following activities has been identified and respective cost has been calculated. Order taking 4,500 per purchase order. Now, can you calculate for each of the product, guys? Yes, just multiply with this numbers. Just multiply with this numbers. Stay. Okay, sir. Next, customer visit 3,600 per customer visit. Here it is there. Just multiply it with this 3,600 into 2, 3, 6, 2, 3. Stay. Next, deliveries 7.5 per delivery kilometer travel. Here it is important. Okay. So number of deliveries into kilometers first you travel. Sorry, you calculate into 7.50. So first multiply this two, then into 7.50 for each of the product or for each of the customers. Product handling 22.50 per case sold. Case or units? Oh, one place they have used case or units. One and the same year. Don't get confused. Okay. You need to just multiply with this size. You need to just multiply with the units sold. Okay, sir. Expedited delivery only for last customer. E. Only for E, guys. Just multiply straight away with it. Oh. You have been assigned the following task of computing different cost information for managerial decision making. We will see whatever is they have asked. Okay. I will show the shortest way to get the answer. But before that, what is the longest way they have followed? We will see. Yeah. First some full detailed working they have done. As if it is a descriptive question. As if it is a descriptive question, they have done it. Units sold, revenue at listed price, revenue at listed price twice. The actual price. Actual. What they have taken is actual price only, but written is listed. ಎರಡು listed ಆದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಸತಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು. Correct na Pallavi? Huh? Huh. You have heard a song called Koti Pallavi? Huh? You can sing after lunch break. Chalo, listen. Wait. Lunch ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ರೆ focus work ಮೇಲೆ focus ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Chalo. Fine. So at actual price, we have taken the revenue, then discount. We have deducted each other. That will give you a discount. Okay. Cost of goods sold. They have given purchase price is 5,400 into units sold. Into units sold. Okay. Customer level operating activity cost. So per purchase order how much? 4,500. Multiply that with number of purchase orders. Then per customer visit how much? 3,600. Multiply that with number of customer visits. Then delivery vehicle cost. So here it is important. Number of deliveries into kilometers into how much is that? 7.5. Take it. Product handling 22.5 per unit. Multiply that with number of units. This is taken as a year. Oh, easy. Easy. But choose. Total cost of customer level activities total here for all the customers. Okay. Compute the computation of customer level operating income. ಮತ್ತೆ listed price ಎಲ್ಲ. Okay, fine. 2 crore 91 is list actual. Actual. Okay. Correct it. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಲ್ಲ. You are not watching movie here. All this see, if by chance you are doing it by your own, you can do. I'm not telling you. If you are conceptually strong, you can solve it. But identifying mistake is there, no? That will not come easily. At first time only. You will spend good amount of time for it. So that is why correct it. So that next time when you are studying, you can straight away check, this is the answer, this is how it is got, this is how we have derived. For cost of goods sold will give gross profit. Then customer level operating cost, whatever we have got here, they have reduced it. And for this, don't add cost of goods sold. No? This is only overhead part. Okay. Customer level operating income percentage ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ. Okay. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 15 marks ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. Sure. It is MCQ, but they have done as a descriptive. So that answer anything they have asked, we will pick it from here. We will pick it from here. Sure. Best way, I will tell you. For the same question, sir, how can we solve it, sir? MCQ as an MCQ, how can we solve? Sure. And I have already told you guys, hope you remember. See, when it is a case-based scenario, better you can read first requirement, what they have asked, and then go to the case. Then go to the case. That also will save your time. Okay. Maybe at the end, when I'm discussing only questions, some questions from question paper and all, I will again follow that strategy. Yeah. Yes. Fine. How much cost on customer visit is incurred on customer E? Customer visit is to cost 3,600. How many customers visits are there? 3. So 3,600 into 3. 3000 start ಆಯ್ತು ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಒಟ್ಟೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 3300 sorry 3600 into 3 how much you will get 10800 option ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ what is the cost of goods sold per customer D COGS first per unit how much 5400 D purchase units sold is how much 7500 so units purchase also 7500 so 7500 into 5400 7,400 into 5,400 hello 4 crore D how much is the cost of expediting delivery for customer easiest question 13,500 into 1 1 only na ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿರೋದು ಈಗ ಇದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಈಸಿ because there is no expedited delivery for A there is no expedited delivery for A if they had asked for E it would have made sense again they have asked for A if it is for E 1 into 13,500 but for A 0 A 0 compute the customer level ಇದು ಇರೋದು customer level operating income of each of the customers A each of the customer A fine Yeah that we will keep it on word because I think I'll format it okay so should I do for all the customers no only for A you do they have done for everything but you do only for A compute the customer level operating income of each of the 5 retail customer D and E andre first ಕೇಳಿರೋದು ಬರೀ D and E 5 see sentence formation is wrong but still D and E is what they have asked for this that format is required yes so please read that's why I told you if you read the question you know what you have to do now you have to calculate operating income not only for A D E ಎಷ್ಟು check it for A how much you have got at the end calculator ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ end go to the end for A how much end whoever is having the material please look at the numbers and tell 4680 to 550 okay for D and E 60 ಬಿಡಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತು ಬಿಡಿ ನಂಗೆ ಅದೊಂದೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇರೋದು 60 ಸೊ ನಾನೇ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು it is D okay just we will ensure A D and E na A D and E ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ when you are hungry you may tell different answers also I will just confirm A D and E ಅಲ್ಲ A 4682 550 D 6188 550 and E 50 57 320 50 57 325 guys listen here now assume this kind of question is asked and you are at the end moment or ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ at least 3 sub questions you could have answered first 3 at least you would have answered yes because this will take time to calculate operating income assume this question you are answering at the end clear first 3 taka there only you can calculate and keep it and some students think oh this question is very lengthy it will take very much time let me skip it or let me keep it at the end anta MCQ mandatory all MCQs are compulsory you know that under descriptive first question is compulsory under MCQ every question is compulsory you have to answer it choice so next attempt chalo understood yes so means some questions you can still handle guys even though it is lengthy even though it is like time taking may not be all sub questions at least 1 or 2 or 3 whatever is there try to quickly answer it remaining you can keep it on hold answer other things and maybe you can come back or if you are leaving because of lack of time that last 2 part you can leave not the entire question clear and always take MCQ at 4 o'clock what o'clock 4 o'clock not at 2 o'clock clear start answering with descriptive is what my suggestion is if you start with MCQ then 3 hours you will answer MCQ only if not 3 hours maybe 2 hours because without your knowledge you will start spending too much time on that clear yes and later you will be panicked and you will mind will start shivering that too this is sweating so many problems will start there in the exam hall clear yes so to avoid that start with descriptive okay you may not be able to completely complete it but 4 o'clock have a pause Have a pause for descriptive. Come to MCQ. Complete MCQ. You would have not completed descriptive. Again go back to descriptive. Again go back to descriptive. And last 5 minutes. Even the invigilator will give you warning. 5-10 minutes warning. Last 5 minutes, 10 minutes and go back to MCQ. Go back to MCQ. You would have left at least 1 or 2 questions. Is what I feel. Okay, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ದೇವರು ದೇವಿಡಿದೆ. Leave it. You need not again go back. Maybe you will cross check whether you have marked everything at the OMR sheet. Everything you have marked properly, you check it. Maybe roll numbers also you cross check once. Okay, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಎಡವಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಕೆಲವರು. Okay, so please don't do that. Yeah, I think for casting paper you will not do because already 3 experience ಆಗಿದೆ. 3 experience ಅಂದ್ರೆ attempt ಅಲ್ಲ papers ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, accounts, law, tax you have written. If you have done any mistake, obviously you would have done there. At least next you will rectify. Correct? Don't do it in first paper also. Clear? Roll number illa. When you get the hall ticket, you will get 15 days before. Why? At least to write, check. Okay, how to write it in words and all. Have one practice, small practice. So days together, illa. Just have a small practice of that. How to write it in words and all. Because students will learn in the exam. Oh, ಇದು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಅಂತ. Clear? Don't waste time in the exam. Yeah, and in the last 5 minutes. Okay, coming back to that. Last 5 minutes, guys. If at all, if you are not answered any MCQ, you don't know. Still mark something. Who knows? Luck may favor you. Clear up, mark it because there is no negative marking. Sir, in foundation, negative marking was there. Huh? Foundation routine ಬಂದಿರೋರಿಗೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಯ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ ಸರ್? ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಯ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಅವರು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಯ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗುಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಈ ನಮ್ CA ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಯ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಸರ್, ಡು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್? ನೋ ಗಾಯ್ಸ್, ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಮೈ ಪೇಪರ್, ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಪೇಪರ್ ಡೂ ದಟ್. ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಎನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಮ್. ಸರ್, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಸರ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡೈಲಾಗ್ ನ ಕಟ್ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹೌ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ. Correct. Now mark something and come anta. Because sir has told mark something and come. So for every question mark something and come. No, I didn't tell that. Correct. Now what I told was, if at all at the end case, worst case, you don't know answer for 1 or 2 questions, please mark something and. Is that clear? Yes, guys. We're done now. Yes, sir. Time for lunch. Take a break.